Hey, what's up? What's going on out there? I'm about to check out this video with Miko Rhymes and Willie D. I guess Willie is going to ask Miko about um, what happened with her husband's career, and did she have anything to do with the early demise of his career? And I remember, because it happened like a while ago, like a couple years ago, like she was just always in the news for something, bringing attention to herself and just always just causing like some type of commotion. And her husband seemed like a really quiet guy, laid back dude, and she was just always talking. And I always wondered to myself, like, I wonder what their household is like. Is she just in there bossing him around, telling him what to do, since he's like kind of reserved and laid back? But in my opinion, I think she was part of the reason why her husband career ended kind of early. I think he definitely could have kept playing, but I just felt like her personality didn't sit well. Excuse me, with certain ownership groups. I know, especially the Dolphins. But I'm gonna check out the video and see what they're talking about.
Willie D. Live.
Did you file charges? I mean,
No, I had no proof.
But did you file a lawsuit?
I couldn't. My lawyer is true.
not?
I wouldn't have won. It was his word, their word against mine. I have no proof to anything. I don't have.
I don't know. See, now here's the thing when it comes to lawyers. A lot of what happens with law is, it's subjective. It's your word against their word. It's it's a crap shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the lawyers who will take that crap shot. Like, I like lawyers who got balls. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? They over you, but now we finna with them.
I wanted to.
That's the lawyer I
wanted
want.
to. I didn't.
And they
I
got
didn't
lawyers
get that.
out there that's like that.
I didn't get that. I didn't. I don't
Yeah.
have. I didn't have it. And my lawyer was just like, "You're gonna pay me all this money." I'm being honest with you. It's not a winnable case because you don't have any proof. The Dolphins are fucking you. That's who's fucking you. They need to give you that footage so that you can prove exactly what happened to you. And they refused. They just begged. They just kept saying, "Miko,
Let it go.
let it go. You
That's
got
what
out.
they've been
You're
telling
free.
us forever. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go." And I told Brent, I said, this.
I think she's talking about the incident she had with, like, I think stadium security, if my memory serves me correctly. It was just like some big thing, like she was just causing a commotion. She got into it with security about something. I can't remember exactly what happened. Like I said, like, it's been years, and this is my first time seeing this interview. But it was just something, like, I just always remember her just being just always into something, and not like playing in the cut and playing the background, just wanting to be like out front with everything.
This is the last season you playing with these motherfuckers. And that's when all the other stuff happened after that.
And that's when you got the blame for destroying his career.
Yep. After that. Because they was trying to make him stay for another year.
But you didn't want him to be in Miami anymore.
No, and they tried to only give him $4 million. He still had $16 million still left on his contract. They was like, we're going to restructure your contract and give you $4 million for next year. You're kind of...
Yeah, that's how the NFL contracts are structured. I know, especially back then, because this was a couple years ago. But I get her trying to, fight for her husband and make sure he's properly compensated, which is commendable, actually. But I think there's other ways she could have went about going about how she went doing certain things. But damn, that was a serious pay cut right there. So I agree with her with that, because Brent, he was a baller. Definitely deserved that bread.
Gosh, you kind of falling off. We don't think you still got it. And so I'm his manager, not his agent, right? But I'm the manager, which means I'm running everything, if we being honest. And I said, cool.
Yeah, I already see how it is in that house. I can just already tell.
Release him. And they was like, nobody else is going to sign him for more than $4 million. We was like, cool, we'll figure it out. Release him. And they were...
Like, why is she talking like, she just said she wasn't his agent? Like, why is she talking like she's the agent? Like, that's another thing. I blame Brent for real. I blame him. He's to blame, not her. He know what he was signing up for when he got with her.
Refusing to release him. So I said to Brent, I can get you released. And he said, how you gonna get me released? I said, can I get you released?
Shit.
And he was like, oh God. He was like, cause what he didn't know is I'm not gonna say that yet. I'm gonna save that for the book. But I knew I was going to get him another contract worth a lot of money. And I said to him, can I get you released? It's not going to be pretty, though, but I'm going to get you released and you'll get another deal. And he said, all right, Miko. And I said, I just need 48 hours. And in 48 hours, he was released. All it took was 48 hours of me on Twitter.
And how long did it take for him to get the new deal?
The deal was already done.
It's already done. That's how you do it.
That's how you
do it.
Yes. So he got 3 years, $26 million right after that.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's
Yeah.
how you do it. Was that...
Willie know damn well he ain't going for that crap, man. He know if that was him, Willie know he wouldn't even be in that situation.
At any point while all of this chaos was going on, that Brent said, you're messing up my career. I can't do this anymore with you, the relationship side.
No. One thing he did say, because the Dolphins were hitting him up saying, tell her to stop, get her off of Twitter. And he was like, I can't. She don't work for y'all. She's not going to do what I work for y'all. Y'all can tell me to get off Twitter, but he didn't have Twitter. He was like, I can't tell her what to do. She's a sports journalist. She has her own platform. She has her own following.
But that's your husband. Keyword husband. So whatever somebody thinks that he's not saying certain things, if you're saying it, people are going to think that you're talking for him. That's how it's going to go. That's for anybody.
Has her own thing. I can't tell her what to do. And they told him, you're never going to play for another NFL team if you don't get her to stop. Adam Schefter was on ESPN saying, I talked to 30 of the 32 teams in the NFL, and all 30 of them have told me none of them will sign Brent Grimes to a contract after what Miko has said. And so then he came to me like, they're saying I'm never going to play again. I said, Brent, they also told you that the Dolphins was going to the Super Bowl. Okay? Relax.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the video. Again, I respect Miko Grimes, for sticking up for her husband, but to what degree do you stick up for your husband? Do you just play the cut, or are you out front? She took the out front road to the extreme. Maybe she really wants the best. She just probably didn't know how to handle certain situations. And like I said, I'm going to put the blame on him for certain situations. Like, he could have told her to fall back, even if you have your own platform, just fall back. Don't say anything. We'll figure out another way. But I think she was part of the reason that his career ended like prematurely, because like I said, he was a baller and he deserved all that bread. But her mouth just got her in too much. Her mouth just always got her in trouble, just talking too much and just doing too much. But again, I blame him. That's his wife. He could have told her to fall back, and we'll go from there. But, that's my one too.